Hello and welcome to this demonstration of the brand new sign ordering system brought to you by Volunteer Signpost. Now, first things first, the ordering system can be found at volunteersignpost.signtracker.com, and note that there's no letter C in the word sign tracker. So to demonstrate the system, we're going to log in as a fictitious agent. Her name's Sarah, and like her, you'll be presented with three primary things you'll do within the sign tracker system: ordering new installations, ordering removals of your sold listings, or ordering some other miscellaneous service. And in this case, that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and order a free pickup from Volunteer Signpost, wherein they will come out to the office and pick up your sign panels and riders. To do that, you select that service. You're going to select the address, enter address button rather, enter the address of your office, confirm the order, and they'll come right out and pick those panels up. Now, once they have those, we'll go ahead and order a brand new sign installation. Now we're presented with our ordering screen, and you notice over on the right-hand side, there's some help buttons and menus presented from time to time. In this case, this one's talking about how to mark a location for a sign if the road isn't well marked, for example, in a rural location or a brand new development where the streets aren't even marked at all. You can go ahead and use a Google Map pin to drop the indicator of exactly you want the sign to be put. But in this case, we're going to go ahead and use a pretty well-known location. That's going to be our Home Depot out there on Kingston Pike in Knoxville. And if we weren't sure if that was the right location, we could click the map view of this and get a quick rendering of this from Google, and sure enough, it's the right place. We could also get a conventional map view if you wanted to, too. Other details we can add here are the MLS listing information, or if it's a brand new location, maybe the lot number, something like that. Now, the first available date is always the default. We'll always try to put it in as soon as possible. But today being June 27th in real time, if I knew, for example, I didn't want the sign put up until the 3rd, I could go ahead and click that. I could also add the occupant first and last name. If you pick the post type that you like, you have a standard white post you can have, or if you like to upgrade to a white with a Gothic cap that's kind of attractive, we can do that. We can add any additional services we wanted to have here. The main thing here is go ahead and build our sign installation. Now, I have presented to me all of the inventory that Volunteer Signpost has of mine and my office that I can use for this installation. Now, anything that's owned by me, I could always filter, just say, just show mine. So I happen to have available to me my Sarah agent panels and my office panels. I could, of course, select either one of those. Alternatively, let's say I'm going to go hang the panel myself. I have an unusual one or a brand new one or something like this. I could go ahead and indicate to Volunteer that I'm going to I'm going to hang the panel myself. So that's how you go ahead and do that. Or other options would be similar. If you're going to leave the panel for us, or if it happens to be a brand new panel that we don't have pictures of yet, we'll put this image here too. If I'm doing work for another agent, Joe agent, I could hang Joe's in this order if that made sense. But in this case, I'm going to go back and just use my own panel. And then, of course, same thing with riders. I can go ahead and add my top riders. And you'll see that there's riders that are owned by me or other team members. Sarah agent, that's me. Joe agent, I could use either of those panels. Or if I needed to, or let's say I had an open house coming up and I just wanted to rent an open house rider, I'd go ahead and rent that for $6. I might want to put another for sale rider on the bottom, something like that. It'd be very nice. I could go ahead and confirm my order. If this were an order that I do all the time, I could also save this and make it a favorite. That would make installation a lot easier next time. So I'll go ahead and confirm that order. I'll get a confirmation number of my order. That's going to be part of every communication that I get from Volunteer Signpost. Now, it happens that Sarah is not only an agent in our system, but she's also what's known as a manager. That means she can do signs for other persons. We saw that before. She could order signs for Joe, for example. If you want to take a look at all the staff members that she's responsible for, that would include Joe agent, Dave Book-A-Million, and Susan Superlister here. If she wanted to, she could deactivate these accounts or even add more new users to her team. She can also take a quick look at all her current installations, photos of those installations, their current status. The one we just put in, there it is, 9361 at Kingston. That's pending installation, of course. Any service orders we've done in the past, for example, adding brochure boxes to things. All the invoice history that we've got with Volunteer Signpost is also listed here. And because Sarah is a manager, she can also look at all the persons that are on her team. So all the billing activity for everyone on her team. And of course, all the types of installs, directionals, whatever other services we add. Also, very important, she can take a look at all of the inventory that Volunteer Signpost is managing for her company. So in the cases where there's just one of one, for example, this open house, you'll see it right here quickly. But for other things like office panels or this for sale writer where there's multiple instances of it and multiple users of it, we can click on this and get a read of where everything is at. It's in use. Where is it? It's at this order by Sarah Agent. Very powerful way to keep track of all of the things that are going on in your business, in your marketing activities. Now, lastly, after you sell that listing, how do you get it pulled out? We're simply going to go and order a sign removal. We're going to be presented with the active listings that we have right here. And let's say we sold that Cracker Barrel out in Knoxville. We're going to choose our removal date. Like we're going to go to closing on the 9th. We'll pick that date. No, don't bring the panels back to the house. That means bring them back to our warehouse for reuse next time. Do you happen to know, for example, if the post has already been removed? This helps us avoid any lost post fees or confusion. If you know the owner has already pulled the post and has put it to the side, please let us know that. And if there's anything else you'd like us to know, please put it in the notes here. Go ahead and confirm that removal. Again, get an order confirmation there and have that communicated to us via email as well. So, quick overview of all the things you can do in the brand new SignTraker system offered by Volunteer Signpost. If you have any questions, contact our office or by email or phone. And thank you for using Volunteer Signpost.